Alright, so here is a video of the new Defender 130 and my thoughts. And just for reference, this is for someone who did not like the 110 based on the lack of cargo space. And as soon as I found out about the 130, it's like, let's just wait on that one. And now the 130's come out, and obviously not everything is perfect about it, but let's review um, my thoughts on it and the good and the bad. So again, this is someone who liked the 110 but hated the lack of cargo space and really did not like the overhang. It just looks like the whole car just got chopped off, and they did it for the um, off-road capabilities for the departure angle, but did really nothing for the look of the car. I think it looks terrible. But what did the 130 do? Well, same wheelbase. That is very good. Really like that. The overhang, I don't mind it. I think you get the better, more cargo space. I don't care about the departure angle. You know, the D2 and the LR3, LR4s have had bad departure angles, and it's not really a problem. So I don't think that's probably that big of a deal. No Safari window. I think that's a mistake. Probably possible because the slanted roof. They probably couldn't use it anymore, so they had to delete it. So that's my guess on that. So I'm comparing the 110 to the 130 on the Defender S. I'm not interested in the SE or even the higher end models. So what's the difference? If you notice, they went up in price pretty big time, $9,700. So what does that get you? Well, compared to the 110, you automatically get the third row. You automatically get the panoramic roof. You automatically get the air suspension for $5,600. So what's the difference? It's a $4,100 just for the engine. But I don't think this is such a bad thing. One of the reasons I didn't buy the 110 was because of the engines. I just did not really want the mild hybrid. I wanted a simpler engine, but I didn't really like the idea of an inline four-cylinder turbocharged. So with this new inline six, you don't get the mild hybrid. It is a simpler design. Is it turbocharged? I don't know. That's a good question. It doesn't really say on the Land Rover website. The other big issue with the 130 is the seats folding down and the storage in the back. That is the big reason why I didn't buy the 110 and I've been waiting for the 130, but now that it's out, there are some issues. You can get it, looks like, without the third row. You're not getting your $2,200 back, but then look at the compared to the 110, which has this nice, everything's flat and it's not carpeted, but it's got that nice rugged material, versus now the 130, which has this big hump, and now the seats fold down at an angle, kind of like the 90, which is kind of a bad thing. I'm not a fan of that. So I think I have to figure out the rear compartment where they fold down, what it looks like if you don't get the third row, because I don't want it anyway, and if that engine is turbocharged or not. It would be really nice if it wasn't. But those are my thoughts on the 130, and that's the difference of that $9,700 if you're looking at the S.